How do you feel when you are in a heightened state of consciousness and see the future? You have a vivid, colorful dream, and anything in that dream could very well happen tomorrow, next week, next month, or 10 years from now. How does that happen? Imagine for a moment. It's something that almost everyone experiences at some point in life. It's a sign that you're not just what you think. All this video does is help you remember your true self and provides you with techniques to enhance those abilities. Start practicing that every night, and as you do, you'll be surprised by the accuracy and the amount of information you'll receive, to the point where everything can be known. Complete insight into the past, present, and future. First, press the like button on the video to confirm that you're ready for all possibilities. What you just heard, only a few people on this planet know. Even in top-secret projects, it's carefully compartmentalized. Today, you'll get a glimpse of these techniques. Most people tend to overthink, but don't believe they can do it. That very thinking sets you up for failure. So, what you need to do is hit the reset button. Reprogram yourself for success. Gradually improve because you know you can do it. And everything we do is about helping you remember your true self and providing you with techniques to enhance those abilities. Let's explore what those techniques are. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave comments. I'm genuinely looking forward to your results. What's being shared right now is the key to understanding the psychological and even physical motivation of consciousness, the non-linear nature of time-space and the external manifestations, opening up the possibility of glimpsing a distant place or time in the future. It's all easily achievable if you grasp the scientific foundation and basic knowledge of the subconscious mind. The essence of consciousness. You are not just what you think. You are confined within the shell of this physical body at this moment and in this place. You truly connect with the universal consciousness at every location in space and every moment in time, including the present moment when you're watching this video. You might think you're moving backward, but unexpectedly, you're also moving forward. When you try to look into the past, you're also gazing far into an endless future. Unfortunately, in today's age, this perspective is often considered mystical and baseless. Many believe that you must spend 50 years living in a cave, contemplating alone, to grasp this truth. Such teachings can be harmful, perpetuated by religious scholars, theologians, and even some scientists over the years. It's a somewhat misleading notion. You don't need to be in an austere mystical environment just to experience or develop awareness of your subconscious mind. That's where we must begin to transcend. Deep down, we're haunted by thoughts like, I'm just a small, foolish being. I'm trapped here on earth. Day after day, you repeat these thoughts until they become your destiny. But what if you had a different understanding of yourself and your true nature? What if you knew that you're a conscious being capable of connecting to the field of mind beyond space and time? Then you'd be on the radar of various organizations worldwide because you possess an incredibly effective espionage skill, one they don't want others to have. Secondly, they know that if people understand the power of consciousness, they could completely alter their own paths and even the course of this entire planet. You can see anywhere, you can perceive any moment. Understand that this innate ability, this intelligent light, resides within you. The crucial step is awakening that light. Once you reach a state of heightened intelligence and consciousness, you'll frequently glimpse distant places and ancient times. You might start to believe that your life has been pre-scripted and your relationships, whether professional or personal, have also been part of that script. If at this point your intuition feels doubt, it's essential to cultivate critical thinking. Remember that science and knowledge exist objectively and intelligently, just as consciousness, subconsciousness, and the unconscious align with individual perception, spirit, and mind. By developing this ability, you can save lives in your everyday work, regardless of who you are. If you're a teacher dealing with a stubborn student, empathize with what that student needs and what you should teach. That's when you save someone's future. Now, let's try a small experiment to see if you can overcome this step, and you can try it at home. If you're with a group of 3 or 4 people, that works too. Grab a small box or container, then ask someone in the group or anyone nearby to take the small box out of the room. Have them place any object inside it so that the remaining people, including yourself, don't know what's in it. Next, let the game begin. Instead of immediately guessing what's inside the box, try to enter a meditative state. Cultivate a calm and tranquil mind, temporarily setting aside the immediate goal. Look far beyond. Focus on the process of conscious awareness and practice meditation techniques. Use your breath as a foundation. You can also use mindfulness or any other action that keeps your mind engaged during this meditation. Once you're in a deep state of stillness, rather than guessing what's in the box, simply let your mind rest on the box and ask the question, what is the object inside? Gradually, you might see it. You might receive a few words related to it. You might glimpse an aspect of it. The key is not to rationalize or jump to premature conclusions, treating it like a guessing game at a social gathering or a preschool class. Most people tend to guess in that manner. So, be honest with yourself. Am I truly sensing this, or am I merely guessing? Initially, you might not get the exact answer, but over time, you'll sense it accurately and overcome the challenge because your mind will gradually draw everything towards you, merging universal energy with your consciousness. Another important point to understand is that our minds are like tricksters, an art and a true science. As you start sensing something, you'll receive it through various forms of information channels, even from distant data points, yet with precision and objectivity. Then your mind begins its work, transitioning from mere perception to knowing what it is. Our minds fill in the gaps using the stored data in our memory. So how do you differentiate and determine the difference between reality and perception? It's through practice and more practice. The more you practice, the clearer the distinction becomes between when you're truly sensing and when you're not. If you do this regularly, practicing the box technique described, you'll begin to feel that the object inside the box exists and originates deep within your heart and mind. This perception will be so accurate that you'll discern whether it's real or just something your mind conjured up. Before you go to sleep, mention this to yourself. Are you about to sleep? If you're getting ready for bed, take a journal or any notebook and jot down a few short lines about what you want to encounter in your dreams. Place it next to your bed, right on your pillow, and start affirming to yourself that you can have lucid dreams. You'll maintain awareness within your dreams, and you'll be able to go wherever you desire, meet things you like, and remember them upon waking up. Ensure you get a sufficiently deep and long sleep, and make sure your body has enough health and energy to support your brain during this active process. Keep your mindset in that state, and then begin practicing every night. You'll notice that the dream frequency will start increasing, both in quantity and quality, as well as accuracy. If you're in a very relaxed state, or even just taking a nap, gently intend to shift your consciousness in or out of the dream state. Ease your subconscious into alignment with the meditative state. This is also an effective practice. Gradually, you'll find that even a slight relaxation allows you to easily transition your mind into the subconscious. Or when you're about to sleep or waking up, but still feel a bit drowsy, not quite fully awake, that transitional phase is a significant gateway, the intersection point between dreaming, sleeping, and wakefulness. There, you'll discover the vividness of lucid dreams, the subconscious intention, and a world full of colorful emotions. Lastly, always remember that your consciousness knows more than you think, and your true value surpasses your misconceptions. Regularly practice the secret box experiment. Gradually, You'll be surprised as the accuracy increases. Practice gazing into the distance moderately and consistently, even if it's just a few minutes each day. Stay in a state of attention. You'll then realize that the future is the clearest reflection of the present. What are you sensing? Feel free to leave comments, and I look forward to connecting with you in other videos on this channel. Sincere thanks. Explore these practices, and may your dreams become a canvas for your consciousness.